Okay, hello. So I think we're live. Select stream, fresh. This one here. Okay, excellent. I think we're live. Okay, sharing the link now. And you can find me on X as well. See how it comes up? Okay, cool. Okay, so we're live. We're live everywhere. And today we're going to be talking about resume summaries. Let's give it a second to see if some people join. If not, we'll just go ahead and start this live here. All right, let me try to connect this here. Did something happen? No. Is it recording? Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new live. This is live number 13. We don't have any resumes to review today, but today I'm going to be talking about some updates on ResumeBoostAI.com, something that I have implemented that I think it's going to be pretty useful for you, for all people. And let me search something here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're just going to talk about some Resume Boost AI updates, and I'm going to talk about resume summaries. Are they really necessary? Should you include a resume summary? How to create one? And so forth and so on, okay? So you can also follow me on LinkedIn. It's just my name. You can also follow me on X. It's BALT1794. That's the handle. And yeah, you can see I have my swag, ResumeBoostAI.com. And if you want to create a resume, so you know where to go. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get started and let's dive right into resume summaries. So I already have something here that I was creating. This is just like a test one. It's called Julian Lucky. All right. So here you can see that we have like a short bio, and it's the same as the resume summary. It's just like a summary. As the word says it, it's just like a summary, okay? So is it necessary? I guess that's the next question, right? Usually, I think in the US and other countries it's not necessary. Included many times before, but I think it's not necessary. If I were you, I wouldn't include one. I don't think. I wouldn't include one if I were you. I don't think it's gonna hurt you. I don't think it's gonna help you much either. What I think is that you wanna have like did something happen to the live? Are we back? It says there is some buffering. Let's see if it gets better. Alright. think we're still live. Okay, the quality is not good. It's poor. Open widget. I don't know if you can still hear me. I hope that you can. But if not, sorry about that. Should get back on track soon, I guess. Alright, we're just gonna keep talking about it. Maybe it will get better. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Anyways, so as I was saying, resume summaries isn't necessary. I don't think it's necessary. I wouldn't include it if I were you. If you want to include it, I think it's better to include it on LinkedIn. Yeah, so if you go to LinkedIn, I think that's better than having it on your resume, just because it occupies a space, and it's better if you use that space wisely for other things like work experience. I think that's gonna be a little bit better than actually using it for having like a resume summary. Okay. All right. So that being said, I have a resume summary here, and a resume summary is just like a summary of who you are, like a quick resume, like a quick summary of who you are. So you want to say something like, okay, I'm an engineer with passion for this and that, and I would like to achieve that. But you want to say that in like 1 or 2 sentences. If it's has to be simple. You don't want to have like a paragraph. Once it goes beyond like 3 sentences, then it's gonna be like a paragraph, and you don't want to have a paragraph. Okay. So just say something quick. Convey who you are and what you're looking for. And maybe if you want to say like I have some experience with this technology, you can also say that. But yeah, just try to keep it simple, okay? So if we go here, you can actually have the resume summary or the bio or the headline. I think that's better if you put it on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn here, this doesn't have to be bound to be 1 page. It could be like unlimited. This is just like, it just keeps scrolling depending on how much you have. So it's an unlimited scroll or infinite scroll. So I think it's better to have something like a summary here, and it makes more sense to have it on LinkedIn than to have it on your resume. And if you want to improve it, you can also just copy this one, or if you don't have one, you can just come here and I'll just say improve short bio, and we already have that feature built in ResumeBoostAI. So see, it just makes it a little bit better. And if you don't have one, maybe you can just say, I'm a software engineer with experience, with Python experience, or with experience building Django web applications. Interested in new opportunities. I know opportunities in the space sector or something like that. So you can just, you can just try to come up with 3 or 2 sentences, and then just say improve short bio. And, it will say something like this: in the space sector and leverage technical expertise to drive impactful solutions. Okay. So the more detail you give it, the better. But yeah, you can take this one and you can copy it, and then you can paste it here. I think it's a little bit better if you have it over there. Okay. And yeah, so that's like a resume summary. Most of the resumes don't have like a resume summary. I think it's really up to you if you want to include one or not. But as I said, I think it's better if you do not include one. If you don't include one, nothing is gonna happen. It's not like mandatory or anything like that. So yeah, so you can include one or not, but it's not gonna affect you. Okay. All right. So yeah, so that's a resume summary. Another thing, if you want to create like a resume, or you want to create like a resume with a resume summary, just try to make it short. Try to make it like, this is like what, 2 sentences? It's like just 1 sentence with a comma. Yeah, just try to make it short. Don't go beyond like too many sentences, as I said. So yeah, so this one is like that. And let's jump into the next thing. If no one has any questions, I don't think there's more. There's a lot of people connected right now, so I don't think there's questions. But yeah, so what's the other thing? The other thing is the ResumeBoostAI updates, which also, it's just like a good segue because it connects into what we're talking about, the resume summaries. Okay, so some of the changes that I have included into ResumeBoostAI.com are, you already have like the ability to have the image and all of that, but now you have the ability to actually I blanked. Well, what is it? Okay, besides having that ability, you also have the ability to, having multiple pages. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah. So now you can have multiple pages. But the first thing that I want to show you is like this one is with a resume summary, and we'll jump into that. So if I decide to include like, I don't know, like the picture or something here, you can see that it still looks good, right? So it looks very good, and you can upload your own picture if you want to. And let's say that I want to remove the short bio or like the resume summary. So you can see that it still looks good, okay? So this is another, some layout changes that I've made that I actually have improved how it looks, okay? And the colors here, you know that you can change them. You can remove that bar if you wanted to, and you can make it as simple as you want, okay? So that's one of the things that I wanted to tell you. And yeah, if you don't have like a picture, it looks even better, see? So this is for like the US and other countries that don't require a picture. And some countries require a picture, then you can just upload your own picture. And once again, if you want to have something here, you can put it back and you can have your resume summary, okay? So yeah, so another thing, if you notice there's some padding on the sides of the resume, right? So now what I've done is that you can reduce that padding so that it doesn't have too much padding, okay? So if you scroll down and then go to side padding, here you can say medium, it looks a little bit better, I would say, just because you're gonna have, more ability to put in content in here. So it's gonna fit more content in the page. And then narrow, which is a little bit better even. Well, this one is, I don't know, I would go with the medium, not too narrow and not too wide. I'll just go, in the middle, just go with the medium, okay? And let's select the medium. And you can see it gives it like a different, feeling to this resume, okay? So yeah, you can play with this. There's more things here that you can also use. The margin top, that's for the bar here. If you wanted to have it over there or something like that. Yeah, I don't think that looks too good, so yeah. But yeah, so that's basically, you can play with this as well. And yeah, let's just jump into the big update, which is the multiple pages. So now, until today, ResumeBoostAI.com didn't support multiple pages. It was just like a one-page resume. But now we have implemented this ability, so now you can also, or this feature that a lot of users have asked me for this, and finally it's here, okay? So if I just try to make it more pages by maybe just adding some stuff here, so you can see that automatically the software detects what's going on, see? And you won't see it too well because I'm on the way, but yes. So here, you can see that it detects automatically, like this is the cutoff. So this is where it's gonna cut off. You can see like a dashed line. And yeah, if you click here on the side, you'll go to the second page. Right now it hasn't gotten to the second page because you can see also the cutoff here at the top. And if you go back, you can still see that this will come on one page. So if I download this resume and open it, and then just do this, you'll see that there's still some space, so you can still include more stuff, okay? And yeah, you see there's a bunch of space here. So let's say that we want to include this. Once again, let's just put it back and then just center this a little bit better. Okay, so maybe I'm just gonna have to do this. It's still not good. Maybe I'll just remove this and put 200. I think that's a little bit better, or 210. Yeah, 200 was good. Okay. Yeah, so now you can see that the skills, this part overflows into the second page. So if you go to the second page, you'll see that the skills will come up here. So let me just add like another job, I think that would be like a better example. So I'm just gonna put this, I'll just put this, CEO and founder, this, and then here, I'll just copy some of this once again. And yeah, so now you can see that now there's more content, right? So if you have like a lot of experience, then you'll have to do like a second page. You'll have like a second page, and you'll have like a resume that's more than one page. I do not recommend like to have it more than one page. If you can fit everything in one page, I think that would be better. But if you have to do 2 pages, then go for them, okay? Go for it, okay? So you have this, and then you go to the second page, and you can see that you have the cutoff here, but this will come into the second page because here it won't look good, right? So let's download it and let's see what it comes up with. So you can see here, and well, it cut it off right there. Yeah, so that's not too good, but yes, let me make it better by maybe just going with the medium here, and let's see how it fits in now. Let's go here, and see, that's a little bit better, right? And you still have some space in here, but this is something that you'll have to play with, because not all the people have the same experience. Not all the people have like 5 different experiences, work experiences. You know, not all the people have you know, different things, like maybe they have more than one education, so then it's gonna make that section longer and whatnot. So you can just play with it and adapt it to whatever you have. But as you can see right now, if we go to the builder, you can see that's 2 pages and it gets cut off there, and this will be a 2-page resume. And if you download it, you can see like the cutoff was there. You still have some space here, which is great. You have space on all sides, padding and all of that. And if you come to the second page, it's a little bit close to it. I can increase it if needed, but you can see that it doesn't look bad as before. I think it looks good. There's like a 2-page resume. And of course, this is for people that have more than, you know, I don't know, the work experience that they can fit in one page. So this probably will go down here. You will still have skills. And if you want to include projects, you can still do that. And just to showcase that, I'll just include another job. If I have to put something different here, so let me just put that one. Let me keep going here with this. Let's keep going. So that's another job. Maybe a project. ResumeBoostAI. Let's put this here. Another date, and one more job. Let's put this one here. Business consultant here. And we keep going. Okay, let me just put one. Sorry, I can see it here. Something in there. Okay. Okay, see? And let me just add more here. Okay, so now it's gonna be like a good 2-page resume template. So if we go here, and you have a lot of experience. You see, I have fit all the experience that I could. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 there. 6, 7. It's like 7 jobs. So I don't think it will go more than 2 pages, but if it can still go like further, like for I don't know. I haven't tested it. I don't know how many pages it can go, but like it can go more than 3. I have tested up to 3. Okay, so then you'll see this, and if you download it, you'll see that everything will be there. Unlike before, that where it wasn't working. So you can see we have this, the resume. You can see that it's going up to this point. Then we have more here and more and more and more. So everything is in there, a 2-page resume. And yep, I think that's the big update. That's something that people have been asking for, and it's finally here. So I hope that you enjoy this, that you play with some of these features. You can, you know, add color and all of that, but yeah, just feel free to play with all of this. And yeah, I think that's all that I have for today. I don't have anything else. I'll create some infographics. I'll share it with you Don't forget to visit ResumeBoostAI.com if you want to create your resume. And yeah, just follow me on LinkedIn, on X, and I'll see you on the next one. If you have any questions, just you can shoot me like a DM. You can send me a message, and I always answer if you need your resume to be reviewed, whether it's privately or you're okay with me sharing it or doing the review during the live. That's completely fine. I always I white out all the personal information, so don't worry about that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all. Like, yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel on YouTube. It's just my name once again, and let me know what different kinds of videos you want me to make. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, I appreciate it, and I hope that this was useful. Bye.